Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you 5 signs that you or someone you know has a toxic relationship with themselves and how that relates to the law of assumption, because we could be using the law of assumption separate from everything else. However, if we have a toxic relationship with ourselves, chances are our self-concept is pretty low and we will have trouble manifesting the things that we want because we don't even think as the person who would have them already, which is the premises of this law of assumption. It's being in the feelings of the wish fulfilled, but you cannot stay there if you have a toxic relationship with yourself. So I wanted to bring that into the YouTube community, how you could put them side to side, the law of assumption and self-toxicity and self-sabotage, and how those two play together. So 5 signs, and I have them written down in here on my phone. So here we go. Sign number 1, that you have a toxic relationship with yourself. You're always criticizing and judging yourself. You spend no time with yourself meditating and listening to your needs. So when we judge ourselves a lot, we also tend to judge other people, and we have this toxicity going around. And remember, our thoughts are things. Like literally, if you could see energy, if you could really see what's around you, what you're making and forming with your thoughts and with your words, you would not speak anything negative ever again or think anything negative. Now, is that possible? Yeah, I mean, I guess if you do train yourself to get there, but I mean, you're gonna have words and thoughts here and there. However, you can clean up your thoughts and your judgment and your negative words pretty quickly if you choose to. And the first thing that I would say is spend a lot of time alone in silence, no phone, no TV, no computer, just a lot of time alone meditating, and meditating on like who you are and who you want to be, like who is the version of you now and what is the version that you want to become to have the things that you want. And if you don't spend time with yourself meditating, if you don't make 15-20 minutes for yourself, 30 minutes for yourself every day, then what can you expect from the world? If you're not prioritizing yourself, what can you expect from other people? They will not prioritize you. And a lot of times we attract people that are emotionally unavailable. Why? Because we are emotionally unavailable to ourselves. We attract people that judge us. Why? Because we judge ourselves. This is a mirror. All of it. Number 2, you put others first and you betray yourself. This is something I used to do. I would deny myself of what I wanted to do, or what I wanted to wear, or what I desired to please my partner or to please my family. This is a huge thing that a lot of people do, especially the ones that are codependent, the people that are nice people, that have the nice people syndrome. And this is very toxic because you're betraying yourself. You're not happy. You think you're happy because you're putting them first, and that makes them happy, and that's in turn they're gonna love you more. And this is just a whole thing that goes all the way back down to childhood, where you were taught that you were not enough unless you did something for your parents or for your siblings. And so you form the belief system that says, I have to do something, I have to please, I have to betray myself and put them first in order to be loved. So if you do that, I would invite you to start watching yourself as you begin to betray yourself, and I would invite you to stop that and say, no, I really don't want to go out on the boat today. No, I really don't want to do that tonight. I really don't want to do that tonight. Or I really need some time alone. Or I don't want to eat that. I would like to eat this. You know, without being, this is all doing it with love, right? But you got to put yourself first in every area of your life. That way you're giving love from a full cup. You're giving your service to others from a full cup because you're full, because you spend time with yourself first. They don't come first. You come first. And you know what the sad part is? When you put people first and you betray yourself, you have resentment inside of you. And that makes you sick. Resentment makes us sick. Literally. It's the cause of a lot of diseases. So then you live resentful because you put them first. This is all unconscious, by the way, but it can become conscious if you start paying attention. So you are resentful because you put them first, and then you betrayed yourself, but then you're the one that did it, and then you do it again and again and again. So watch that, and if you do that, I would invite you to stop doing that and maybe get some coaching from someone that can help you with that, because a lot of guilt comes with that if you're used to doing it like that for years, and you're like, oh my God, but if I put myself first, I feel so bad, and they're not gonna love me, or they're gonna be mad at me. Stop that. That's not a good vibration to live from. If you need help, coaching, you can reach out to me or anyone that you know that can help you with that. Number 3. Ooh, this is a good one. Every time that you look in the mirror, instead of admiring and being grateful for your body, you find something that you need to change. This is almost all of us, you guys. This is almost all of us. You look in the mirror, and this is a sign of toxicity. This is so bad. But you look and you're like, oh, my eyebrows need fixing. Oh my God, oh, my hair. God, my hair looked better yesterday. Like, what? Ugh. Or you look at your body, oh my God, I'm so overweight, or I'm so underweight, or, you know, I've been going to the gym for 7 weeks and just my arms are still not, and you self-abuse. This is self-abuse. Okay, I invite you to stop that crap and to purposely stand in front of the mirror and purposely look in your own eyes and call yourself beautiful. If you're a man, call yourself handsome. You're handsome, you're a beautiful soul. I love you. You know what I tell myself all the time? You know, look conceited, but because I'm this way because of the way that things have happened in my life, right? So I look in the mirror and I say, I love you, and I love your eyes, and I love your skin, and you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. I said that shit to myself. I know it sounds conceited, sounds narcissistic, but I need to hear that to myself, okay? Find something to say loving to yourself. And when you catch yourself judging your body, either do something about it from love to change it, or just love it the way it is. And in fact, love it the way it is, and then if it does need changing, then, you know, we're gonna go into that in the next, I think, 1 or 2 points. If it is changing, you go ahead and you change it, but from a place of I love myself, not from a place of I hate my body and I just need to do this because my body is not good enough and I'm ugly and I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life, or people not gonna love me. None of that toxicity. Whatever you do for your body and your skin and your hair, all of that, you do it from a place of self-love, not from a place of I need to do it because I'm ugly as hell. Don't do that to yourself. It's self-abuse when you look in the mirror and you judge yourself like that. And I'm gonna tie all this with the law of assumption. If you're trying to manifest things, but then you unconsciously hate yourself and you sabotage your life and you put people first and you don't spend time with yourself, it's harder to manifest with the law of assumption or the law of attraction or any law, because you are in such a toxic energy vortex all the time with yourself. Okay, next. You see yourself as a victim and are always blaming others. This affects your brain and body as it puts you in fight or flight. Okay, so this was me taking notes the other night. I'm like, oh, I have this great idea with this video. And so these are my notes, but okay, so you see yourself as a victim. All right, we all have been victims in our life at one point or another, right? Especially when we were little kids. But seeing yourself as a victim for the rest of your life is not going to serve you, and it's not gonna make you prosperous, and it's not gonna make you wealthy, and it's not gonna attract good things into your life, because a victim is always angry and is always blaming, and it never takes responsibility for things. That's what a victim does. You are not that. You are better than that. I believe in you and I know you're better than that. How do you drop the victim mentality? I mean, you get coaching, you read books, you meditate, and you understand and embody the fact that you have the power over everything in your life. You're not a victim to circumstances or to people or to money or to anything. You have the power to change your life. That's how you get rid of the victim mentality. Okay? And yes, it puts you into fight or flight when you're constantly blaming and you're constantly looking over your shoulder because you're such a victim and everybody wants to screw you or whatever the hell it is, right? I know someone like that, someone very close to my family, and this person is always thinking, this person is committed to their misery, and is always thinking that everybody is gonna screw them, that the world sucks, everybody sucks, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you think like that, you're gonna create that, because we create with our thoughts and our words, right? So, and also you're gonna put your body into fight or flight. Your adrenals are gonna be kicking full force. You're gonna be releasing cortisol as well. You're just gonna be in such a state of stress that you won't be able to create like that. So how do you expect the law of assumption to work when you're acting like a victim? It cannot really work or harden it into fact. You could be a victim and all of that and blame all of that and maybe assume something and it will happen. Yes, I will give you that. But will it continue to happen? Will your life completely change? No, because you're constantly blaming people and thinking that life sucks and you're a victim. You gotta change that. I don't mean to yell, but I'm Cuban and we talk loud. All right, and the last one. This is a heavy one. The last one is you do not feed your body healthy foods and you drink a lot and you do drugs. Okay, I've mentioned this before. I don't drink, I'm not a drinker. I'll have a glass of wine or a glass of champagne here and there, but I'm not a drinker. You can drink, you do you. If you like to do drugs, do you. However, why are you doing the drugs? Why are you drinking? That's more important than the actual drinking and the actual drugs. Why are you doing it? Is it to numb out? That's toxic. If every night you have to smoke pot, you're trying to numb out something. You're trying to forget something. You're trying to get out of reality, okay? Not good, in my opinion. And if you're feeding your body trashy foods, what you're saying to the universe, what you're saying to your soul that lives inside this body, and this is the only body you got, okay? In this lifetime, this is the only one you got from now until you die. So you're saying and declaring, I don't care about you enough to give you proper foods. I don't care about you enough to eat healthy. I don't care about you enough to stop drinking alcohol and drink water and electrolytes and take magnesium and all the things that will make me healthy. Now, I don't care about you enough for that. That's what you're saying. So if you are saying that to your body in the way that you eat and drink and do drugs, or one of the three, then how do you expect the law of assumption to work long term for you when your self-concept is so clouded by self-sabotage? I want you to think about that. I would love to hear your thoughts on this subject. This is could be a polemic video. I am not sure how you guys are gonna react, but it's a good one, and I hope that it helps you and it wakes you up. And my intention is for you guys to actually begin to change and to take the steps to be prosperous and successful, and starting with yourself, starting with the self-love, starting with the relationship that you have with your own self. Okay? I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.